Hey guys, it's Lizzy Lizmar here again with Nifty Little Things, and I'm here with MyDubaiMyCity.com, who've allowed me to show you yet another fun DIY project. So for this project, we're going to be making a foam letter or fluffy letter or whatever you want to call it. You'll know when I'm done. But I'm going to show you some of the stuff that we're going to need, and it's pretty basic stuff. This is called a moisture resistant MDF. You can get this at any Ace hardware store. They're pretty cheap. You can get like a really big piece or they can cut it for you. But I'm going to make my own today so I can show you what is a scroll saw and how you cut your own letter. I've got some pretty nice fabrics. I'm going to be using what's called a staple gun. And those you can find at any hardware store. They're pretty cheap. I got mine in Satwa, which is way cheaper than anything else. And this is a nice little rotary cutter that helps you. It's really sharp, be careful, but it helps you cut the fabric just the right way and just the way you want it. I just call this fluff or matting or whatever it's called, but this is what you're going to be using to make your letter pretty fluffy and nice and cute and stuff like that. Now I'm going to show you what the tools I'm going to be using to make all this. It's called a scroll saw. And this little baby, what it does is it actually lets you do fine cutting. So for instance, I've done something like this. I cut letters, I cut words. Okay guys, so I'm really excited to talk to you about this new machine called the Scan & Cut. It's by Brother. What I've done is I've found a really cute L from the internet and I printed that out. So the first thing you want to do is you want to have the machine recognize the image that you want it to cut for you by scanning it. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a thicker scrapbooking piece of paper. Let the machine do all the cutting. So here you go. And voila! Okay, so what I've done is I've cut a smaller piece of my MDF so that I can cut it easily. And I'm taking my letter and placing it over, tracing it over so that I know where to cut. And that's going to give me my clear lines so that I know where this blade needs to go. Now that I've got my letter, we're going to move towards the fabric and getting that all stuffed in. So follow me. Make sure that the letter is facing you in the way that you want it spelled, and pick a nice little fabric. I'm going to go with the pink polka dots, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start laying it out, my letter over it, little rotary cutter. I'm going to start cutting. What I want to do is I want to give about an inch or like a really thick border around the letter so that I have enough to stuff the little matting and it's like nice and fluffy. Okay, cut two. I cut the wrong shape, the wrong backing, so cut again. Make sure there's a lot. So what you're going to do is you're going to pick up your handy staple gun and start stapling just the outside. Piece by piece, start putting in your fluffy stuff and shaping your letter. So for instance, here I've got a little whoop-de-doo, and I'm shoving all of the matting into the corner so that it sticks out, and you can see this like indentations here. Alright guys, there it is, my nifty little L. L for Levy, my daughter's room, so I think it'll look really nice. What do you guys think? Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and for more information about our DIY workshops, find us on Facebook with Nifty Little Things Dubai, and or have a look on our new website, which is niftylittlethings.ae. I hope you had fun learning this new DIY project that I did for you today, and I look forward to the next DIY projects. See you soon!